all for you.
All for you. Freedom.
Keep your ear to the ground.
Talking about the freedom.
It's the best show in town.
Best show in town. Freedom. Well. Freedom.
I'll give you freedom. Yes, it's right.
Freedom.
Start right now.
Freedom.
Get your freedom tonight.
Freedom. Well. Freedom. Come on, everybody. Young, old, all you lovers. This is our time to rise back from the sand and claim our freedom. Talking about the freedom. Got to move it. Let yourself be free.
I'll give you freedom. Yes, it's right.
Freedom.
Start right
Talking
now.
about the freedom.
Get your freedom tonight.
Freedom.
I'll give you yes, it's right.
Freedom. Let yourself be free.
Start right now.
Freedom.
Get your freedom tonight.
Freedom. Well.
Good morning! Hey, freedom!
Welcome to Virch Church. If you haven't noticed, we're all a little bit celebratory.
Why? Because it's Sunday morning.
It's fine.
We're always
Nope.
this excited.
All day.
No.
Nope. We have been showing up to church for 9 months now in this little back of the house studio.
Bunker.
And I feel like every Sunday we're like, what's new? And the dread that is today inside of this long week, inside of this long
Something
month,
is
inside
new
of this
now.
long year. And now we're all like, woohoo, party hats! We're excited to be here with you this morning. We're excited for hope and possibility,
Yeah.
and we just want to spend time today sitting in that.
Yeah.
So welcome. Welcome to the party. Anybody else want to say
It's
anything?
cold. We're wearing sweaters.
I don't know. We're just welcoming you.
There was a
Hi.
lot of
excited.
pre-service shenanigans with hats and props, and so if you missed all of that, tune in at 11 to catch all the fun pre-service shenanigans, and 2, go back and rewatch just the first few minutes. It's I'll say it's worth your time, but I don't want you to hold me to that in the event that you find out it wasn't, but it's still
Okay.
good.
Welcome to Sojourn. We love you.
Welcome
We're
to
excited this morning.
Sojourn. If you want to get lyrics to the songs that the group's going to be singing all morning, you can go to sojourngrace.com/virtual and download a PDF to know the songs we're doing today. And the songs have a celebratory.
Songs were picked
Vibe.
so well.
So here we go.
It's been a while since I sat with you without a knot in my chest. Oh, it's been a while since I wanted to. I always felt a little oppressed. Oh, it's been a while. It's been a while since I went ahead and let down my guard, 'cause I carry the weight of the words you said. That makes it just a little bit hard to reject the lies you perpetuate. But you're not the keeper of the pearly gate, and it's been a while, but I'm coming back to fight for my place. Good day to come back home. You sent me away, but I was never alone. You were afraid there was not enough, that you can't run out of love. So I'm here to stay, and I'm sitting in the front I could admit that I've sung this song.
Yeah.
That there was something missing, but I've seen enough to know what love is. Yeah, and what love isn't. I'm not content to fade into the crowd. Let you decide who's in or out. So I'm coming back, 'cause I'm living proof. It all belongs without a doubt. A good day to come back home. You sent me away, but I was never alone. You were afraid there was not enough, but you can't run out of love. So I'm here to stay, and I'm standing in the front row. It's a good day to come out of the shadow. God made me good in every way, so I raise my voice to celebrate a good day. Yes, I will. It's a good day, nothing's gonna keep me out of the light. I'm not gonna hide, I got a heart in the right place, covered in the good graces of an endless love. It's a good day, nothing's gonna keep me out of the light. I'm not gonna hide, I got a heart in the right place, covered in the good graces of an endless love. Good day to come back home. You sent me away, but I was never alone. You were afraid there was not enough, but you can't run out of love. So I'm here to stay, and I'm dancing in the front row. It's a good day to come out of the shadow. God made me good in every way, so I raise my voice to celebrate a good day. Yes, I will. It's a good day, nothing's gonna keep me out of the light. I'm not gonna hide, I got a heart in the right place, covered in the good graces of an endless love. It's a good day, nothing's gonna keep me out of the light. I'm not gonna hide, I got a heart in the right place, covered in the good graces of an endless love.
I want to say amen to that song. Second, first of all, I'm going to fix this because I feel like I'm trying to get taller to like sing into my microphone. I think I thought I was going to put heels on, and then I kept my slippers on because it's that kind of day. It's a good day. Hi. How you guys doing? How you doing out there? We're okay. A little giddy, a little good, little wholeheartedly into the idea of celebration today.
Yeah.
It is a wholehearted celebration mood today. And yes, tomorrow. But today we're celebrating. All of that tomorrow, today, we're all in with the celebration. And part of that is I got to call my daughter who's with her dad this weekend. I got to call her yesterday morning, and I got to tell her that Joe Biden had won, which is all she wanted for her election day birthday. I got
She
to
wanted a
tell
nice
her
president.
she wanted a nice president. But she was the first person to tell you that, well, Trump was not it. I also got to tell her that we have the first woman, the first black woman, the first woman of South Asian descent, the first mixed heritage woman as our vice president. And so, in honor of that moment, which honestly I was not sure I was gonna get during her childhood, we're gonna sing a song that she wrote. My daughter wrote the words to this song when she was 6, and we're gonna sing it because it's true. Nothing will hurt you today, so don't let those scary fears get in your way. We are on your side, we know how hard you've tried, so if you can, just be brave. I know that you are brave. Nothing can stop you today. There's plenty of sunshine headed your way. You can depend on me being your friend. So if you can, baby, just be brave. I know that you are brave.
Open up the night sky, see the whole world shine. Hey yo, we're all gonna get by. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright. Yeah, yeah. Be alright.
Nothing can stop you today.
Nothing.
There's plenty of sunshine that's headed your way.
Yeah.
You can depend on me being your friend. So if you can, baby, just be brave. I know that you are brave.
Open up the night sky, see the whole world shine. Hey yo, we're all gonna get by. Yeah. Everything will be alright. Everything will be
Nothing will hurt you today. So don't let those scary fears get in your way. We're on your side and we know how hard you've tried. So if you can, baby, just be brave. I know that you are brave.
Open up the night sky, see the whole world shine. Hey yo, we're all gonna get by. Everything will be alright. Everything will be I feel glorious, glorious. Got that chance to start again. I was born for this, born for this is who I am. How could I forget? I made it through the darkest part of the night, but now we see the sunrise, and I feel glorious, glorious. I feel glorious, glorious. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna be alright. Put that on my life. When I open my eyes, hope I see you shine. We're planting our flag, they don't understand. All this world is up for grabs. We're gonna be alright, put that on my life. When I open my eyes, hope I see you shine. We're planting our flag, they don't understand. This world is up for grabs. I feel glorious, glorious. Got that chance to start again. I was born for this, born for this is who I am. How could I forget? I made it through the darkest part of the night, and now I see the glorious, glorious. I feel glorious, glorious. I feel glorious, glorious. I feel glorious, glorious.
That's right. We feel glorious this morning and we ain't apologizing for it. Hi. So glad you. Oh, I'm muted. Well, gosh darn.
What'd you say?
I
You
said
good-
we
something
feel
good.
glorious this morning
That's
and we
right.
ain't apologizing for it.
We made it through the darkest part of the night.
Happy that you were here with us
that
this
feels
morning
real.
to have some happy joy time in our lives. We need it. We deserve it. Hey, this is the part of our service where we get to interact with one another. So be in the comments, be active. And I want to give a shout out right now to our YouTube followers. The comments favor Facebook. And I just want to say, you hear us right now, YouTubers, and we can't see your comments right now. And so we're going to figure that out.
Are they not coming through Ecamm?
I don't think they're coming through Ecamm.
Do we know if people are watching via the YouTubes?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
I can see the count. So the count that's up on this one isn't the one. So I can see you there. I can see there's like 20 of you right now on YouTube, and I love you, and I'm sending love to you, and we're going to figure that out, how to make sure that we see their
Yeah, someone
comments so
who's-
that when we interact with this.
Someone who's watching from YouTube right now, would you comment and just say something, anything? And
Oh yeah, say I am on YouTube.
and we'll see if your
to
comments will
see
come
if your
through.
comments are coming through. Because we love this part of our service, and we are not sure we're getting our YouTubers that way. I think it's just coming through for Facebook.
I'm
so,
loving all
anyway,
the positivity
I know,
already
it's
on
so
the
wonderful.
thank you for
So good to be
Thanks
together.
for Remember,
Enjoy.
remember this Sunday 4 years ago? I wasn't with you all. I was in Kentucky,
I remember
but
it.
you
Yep.
just held this almost like a wake on that Sunday. And
Oh
there's
yeah,
several-
we held a funeral.
Yeah,
Yes, we did.
there were several of you, like Greg, for instance. I think that was your first Sunday. Several people came to discovered Sojourn the Sunday after that election 4 years ago because they needed
needed
a
a
place to
space,
be.
yeah,
So,
a shelter,
and now we're here all together
sanctuary.
with just a slightly different energy.
Did we get any YouTube comments pop through? Watching on YouTube, but commenting
Great.
on FB. Oh, see, that's not,
So there,
we
LC,
need
thank
to
you,
know.
LC. LC's on YouTube.
oh, you do see one coming through?
Yeah,
Okay.
she put it up on the screen, so you'll see it on your phone here in a second.
Okay, cool. All right. Thank you for figuring that out. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, awesome. I just want to make sure our YouTubers were
I feel like
coming
we're a
through.
little hot.
See, I don't see it on my feed here.
On the screen, not on your comments, so you would see it on the, like, under your face on the actual.
But that's only if you add it. I'm
Correct.
just saying, then everybody doesn't see it. So I guess will you be on top of why we do this, catching the ones that are YouTubers? It's a confusing system, that part of it. Sorry. Okay, so collective conversations. We pull a random card out of this box, we ask the question, and then we all just dialogue about it. And sometimes it gets real weird, and that's fun too.
Question pending.
So, random
Nice.
question that I have not seen until just now. Which words? I'm just thinking of Big Brother the other day. Which words or phrases do you most overuse?
Right now, for me, it's the word so. I find I start.
Really?
So I find I start so many sentences with that, just like, so, and then I go into it. So, and then I go into it. I'm just hyper conscious right now of how many so's I say.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Mine would be, does that make sense? I say that
Yeah.
constantly. I'm trying to weed it out of my vocabulary. And do you know what I'm saying? Which isn't just another version, a better version, but it's still the same thing. Oh, man.
Yes. Wesley Van Lyon says, ugh. Just a lot of ughs. What do we got? Yeah,
you know
Mercy
what I
Morgan.
mean?
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Melissa
Same.
Meyer, much love. Are you sending much love to us in the community, or are you saying that's your response? That's the thing you say a lot. Much love. I was just doing yours for you, Jamie Donna.
Julie's so for her too.
Oh, thank you, Julie.
Like, no worries, oh for sure.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no worries. No worries. One always strikes me as odd, like when you say thanks to someone and they respond back with no worries. Like, well, I wasn't worried. I was expressing my gratitude. Those are two different emotions. But I get it. No worries is just a filler
Okay.
statement for me. Did you just dismiss me? Okay, move on. That's fine. I'm fine with it. So are you. Jazz Persing, 100%. I'm glad though it's just 100 and you're not one of the 1,000,000% or 150%.
That's funny.
Just it only goes to 100%, people. We don't need to go anything beyond that. Melissa confirms both.
Sammy says, does that make sense all the time too? Did you also grow up girl in America? That's what Karen said when I said I say that phrase all the time. And on the other end, Olivia says, and on the other end.
Do you think it's supposed to be hand on the other hand?
Oh, did I read it wrong?
No, you read it right.
Oh, on the other hand. Oh, got you. Yeah.
But I kind of like on the other end.
Yeah.
Like maybe she has a long history of like plumbers in her family and they're always working on different ends of the piping. Is that it, Olivia?
Tony! What's up? Do you really say that too much? Or are you just kidding?
Say that too much, people notice.
Katie Roll, thank you, thank you, thank you. Why do I repeat it 3 times? That's a good question. I like that that's the thing you say a lot, 3 times.
It's really funny.
Melissa Faith, the ways in
Totally.
which,
I say totally a lot too.
weird, right? Sarah Dawn.
Yeah, or for sure. I'll say
I can't keep up with these comments. You guys are funny though.
Jazz, me and your mom are on the same page. On which one? What are we on the same page on?
I don't know. Sometimes it's hard with the
Other not being able to meet 150.
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
oh.
about the maximum
rant
being
about that.
100%. Anything over the top of that is
Here's
nonsense.
that question. I got rid of that last week.
Moving on to another one. You should take the ones you don't like and just David Letterman pencil style, just throw them. Or was it the cards? He threw the cards.
Then I end up having to pick them back up. And it's a whole thing. Okay, this one's really funny and dark. How would you?
It's really funny and dark. Only Enneagrams 4 think those two things coincide so naturally.
I'm so curious if people even have preferences about this. How would you like to die?
Really?
That's the question.
We are celebrating today, people.
We're like
Die, would you?
so cheery
I
today,
feel
and then we're like,
glorious.
how would you like to die? Do people have preferences about that?
I mean, if the options are between painlessly and painfully, I would opt painlessly.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be long and drawn out, which, by the way, R.I.P. Alex Trebek.
You want to die on stage?
Rest in peace,
Ben Gray
Alex.
said on stage.
Oh, but that's
Huge horns behind you, like massive, like.
yeah.
That's fun.
That's helpful though because that's probably
In
how
my
the question is
sleep,
meant, more
in my
something like that. Because
sleep,
no one's gonna be like, well, I
sleeping for
prefer to die
sure.
in a car accident.
A lot of
Like,
people want to die in their sleep. Careful about going to sleep tonight. That's a lot of.
Yeah, I
At a-
just feel like
at a
this
dance
question
party.
is silly. This question is silly.
In my bed,
There's
old
another death
and after
question.
good
Should we do
fun
one more
ride
question?
of life. Nan, as a sudden surprise.
Nice.
Melissa Meyer, in outer space.
I like it.
Solid answer.
It is throwing
Like you're one of the initial people to see if we can go live on Mars, and it didn't work out, but hey, you went out. Watching the sunset, says Tito. Laura Shepard, sacrifice myself to save the group from a horde of zombies.
Yeah, now we're talking. I'm with you. Me
LC
too.
from YouTube, interesting question. I'd like for it to be peaceful and surrounded by my loved ones.
Yeah.
Well said. We've got on an adventure.
There's another YouTube one coming for you in the near future.
Yeah.
I remember when Steve Irwin died from was it from a stingray? I remember there was like
The
this whole
theory.
movement of like he died doing what he, like his passion, his love, you know? And so then there was this whole movement of like, how would you die then? Like if everybody died of their passion, what would you die of? At that point in my life, everybody told me that I would die breastfeeding because I just always had babies.
That was.
I thought it was dumb. That was not my passion. But that's what happens with moms. People just see you as just that, nothing else. Meh. Okay, anyway, that was fun.
They weren't allowed to turn the cameras off. He said you're not ever allowed to turn the camera off because it's part of the research.
Oh, yeah.
That footage exists in the world somewhere.
Patty
That footage
Pitts
exists.
says that her daughter says, quote, I volunteer as tribute. It's a good way to go out.
Oh, I love Jazz's answer. A stupid fun. Did you already say that one?
No,
I missed it. A stupid funny accident, and everyone has permission to laugh.
Would be nice.
But no one would, Jazz. It's That's not how it works.
True, not for at least 24 hours.
A long one to give me like a year to prepare and read all the books. Oh, Katie, you are so funny. So
Just
Katie.
give me time. That's actually another good spinoff. Would you want to know that you're about to die? Because some of y'all said suddenly, and some others said. And for those of you who just joined us, I see some of the view count has gone up recently. Hi, welcome to Sojourn. We're talking about how you would like to die.
What a weird time to hop on.
This is-
This is how we're doing church the day after the president-elect. Oh
No,
my
but this
gosh.
segment is called Collective Conversation, and so we pull these questions out and we talk about them with you, the viewers. Do you want to do one more, or is that good?
I think we're good.
We're gonna go out on that one.
We're going to go out on that note.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being here. And now Kolb's going to lead us in a time of meditation to just continue grounding and centering and being together.
That was fun. We delight in the connection with you in that way. Clearly, it's not the same as Sunday morning, but it's not nothing either. And so thank you for engaging with us in that. Now's the time where we'd like to just pause and do a meditative moment. And so this is kind of a swing from the hyper enthusiasm of the morning a little bit, just energetically, into kind of this more grounded, slowed down pause space. And it's just for a moment, it won't last long. But we find that, at least for us, sometimes on Sunday mornings are some of the only spaces we get to really find a sense of grounding and pause and give ourselves permission to just be for a minute. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk us through a guided meditation here. And I invite you to just follow along with me. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. I'm so sorry. I'll be back here in a minute. Okay. I'm going to just put... My invitation for you right here is...
Mute there for a second.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. They tell me... Point.
It's muting.
I might... Okay.
The video keeps muting.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Give us just 30 seconds because the mic keeps muting, and I'm gonna fix it. So here's this transition slide again. I'll be right back. Okay, so the room has voted, and I've been outvoted, and I accept that. So we're gonna scratch the videos. It's gonna be on me. Hopefully still the music, but you might, just close your eyes. This is what I'm gonna do. Okay, this is fun. Back to the Sojourn Grace meditation. Wherever you're at, take a deep breath in with me, and let's just center ourselves for a moment. And out. And to the extent that you're able, be aware of your body. If you're sitting, do you feel the pressure on your bottom? If you're lying down, do you feel it on your back, your side? I know for me this morning, I'm particularly aware of just the tip of my nose because it's cold. And I haven't really felt the tip of my nose in a couple months. I go, there you are. I also feel the contrast of the heat underneath my sweater and the crisp on the edge of my fingers. So I'm just bringing awareness to my sense of self and being right now. I invite you to do the same. All right, take a deep breath in with me and out. Notice where you feel your breath. Do you feel it on your lips, your nostrils? Do you feel it in the rising and falling of your chest or maybe your abdomen? We cannot see the breath, but we can feel it. We can sense it. We can know that it is there. Take another deep breath in and out. Right now, in this exact moment, the person next to you, if there's someone next to you, is also breathing in and out. As is the person in the house or the apartment next door. As is the person across the street, on the other side of the city, across state lines. Take a moment and reflect how, in this moment, everyone is in this same pattern of breathing in and out. Everyone in this same pattern. In, out. Everyone. We're all unique. We're all special. We're all different. We look different. We have different personalities, different quirks, different skills and gifts, different weaknesses and deficiencies. You are the only you there is, and I am the only me there is. We are different. And we share this in common. All of us rely on breath. Deep breath in and out. All of us rely on breath, rely on a beating heart, a firing brain, a nourished body. We all are subject to the rules of being a being. We all eat, we all drink, we all dispose of said food and drink throughout the day. All of us. We all sleep, where we're vulnerable, unaware, unable to defend ourselves, no matter our bank account, our title, our size or shape. We all share this experience of being a being. Deep breath in and out. We don't choose where or when or to whom we're brought into this world. We don't choose the values, the beliefs, or the ideas in which our minds and hearts develop. We simply eat and drink and breathe and sleep and grow until one day it occurs to us that we are who we are. And then we notice that others are who they are. And it's different. They believe this or think like that. They eat that kind of food, they dress in those sorts of clothes, they have skin color different than me, or eyes and hair and use words different than me. We become who we are with virtually no say in the matter, as does everyone else. All of us, vulnerable, shaped as we grow by forces outside our control. Deep breath in and out. And some of us, we wake up, and we keep waking up, over and over and over again. Which at first just seems to highlight our differences. At first, we see all the ways that I am me and you are you and we are different. We wake up to this identity, we put on that label, we align ourselves with this group, different, different, different. And then we're invited to keep waking up, keep waking up, keep waking up. Deep breath in and out. And soon we start looking just slightly ever so past our differences. Not discounting them, but also not stopping at them either. And we see that you eat and drink and sleep as I do. You breathe in and breathe out as I do. You are caught up in this endless suffering of human existence as I am. And you are, and you, and you, and you are loved by God as I am. Deep breath in and out. You cannot see your breath, but you can feel it, sense it, know that it's there. In a similar way, we cannot always see our shared humanity with one another. Many forces and reasons distrust it, blur it, distract from it, but it's there. As sure as our breath is, so is our bond as fellow humans. So is our bond as fellow humans. So is our bond as family members, as fellow beloved children of the divine. May we wake up, may we wake up, may we wake up. Deep breath in and out.
This song because it's raining in San Diego this weekend. If you're not in a place where it's raining, use your imagination.
Here it feels pretty good. Healing rain is coming down. It's coming nearer to this old town. Rich and poor, weak and strong. It's bringing mercy. It won't be long.
The healing rain is coming down. It's coming closer. I hear the sound. Your heavy heart, your tears of pain, they form a river with healing rain. Healing rain, we need it here. So let it fall, let hope run clear. Healing rain, I'm not afraid to be washed in holy rain.
Take my hand, let's brave the wild. We'll wait beneath the open skies. Under the clouds, we will remain. Come soak our dry hearts with healing rain.
Every soul who longs for peace will praise for violence to cease. Your broken cries are not in vain. The heavens hear you, they're sending rain. Healing rain, we need it here, so let it fall, let hope run clear. afraid. I'm not afraid. Healing rain is falling down. Healing rain is falling down. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. It's falling down. Let it fall. Let it fall. Let it fall. Healing rain is falling down. Healing rain is falling down. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. Healing rain is falling down. Healing rain is falling down. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid.
Not afraid. I'm not afraid, but I am going to move my chair really quick. It's a little better. I know that I'm not alone in my experience of despair this week. As the election season came to a close and the division in our country once again was brought to the forefront of our attention. We are divided. Some say more than ever before, but I think we all agree that the division is real and that it's devastating. Even as we celebrated beautiful, hopeful, historic wins this week and experienced huge sighs of relief, that relief and that joy, those hopeful feelings, they were definitely still sitting right alongside a lot of fear and a lot of despair as the reality of our brokenness and our separation continues to sink in. As we made a sharp turn yesterday toward decency, toward respect, toward empathy, we also heard an echo of fear and rage and even hatred, as the things that stand to divide us only become more evident in the face of shifting power. We hear calls for unity and we wonder, is that even possible? How can we come together when we're this far apart? How can we heal when we're this sick, this broken? I know for me this week, it felt like the weight of impossibility was sitting on my chest, like true despair, like no path forward. And so I wanted this morning, as we gather together in a community whose mission is social wholeness, to take a moment for grounding and centering and remembering that we do have a path. We need not despair. There is hope and there is a way to heal the divide. I think it's crucial to move out of despair in this, despair in the face of the divide, because despair is so different than grief. Grief is inherently active. Grief moves us, whereas despair stagnates. Despair traps us. Grief activates. Despair discourages. It arrests us. And so this week, I personally was feeling despair rather than grief. I recognized this because I was in that curl into a ball, never leave my bedroom again, there's nothing for me to do out here in the world feeling, right? It feels like hopelessness. And I was able to get curious around it as I recognized the despair in me. So I just wanted to share what came up for me in that this week as I was meditating on social wholeness in our country's great divide and how to move out of despair so that I can mobilize and be a part of the solution. So despair discourages movement, right? And that's why it works really well as a tool for upholding the status quo. If people experience despair, they won't mobilize. It's an age-old trick played out on society by the way of empire, the way of the oppressor and the abuser. Keep people in despair. Despair equals no way out. So when it comes to the divisiveness in our country, where there's despair, again, that stagnant, hopeless, there's nothing we can even do here feeling, right? This impossible feeling. Where's that coming from specifically? The despair. Like, how is the way of empire able to convince us to despair around how divided we are as a nation? For me this week, I realized it is in large part the oh so very effective tactic of convincing those who stand up against injustice that they are not working toward unity, even that they are responsible for the division. You know that age-old trick? I know you do. Those who call out mistreatment are accused of breaking relationship. The church, in its marriage to empire, has a long-standing history of causing despair in this way, in our relationship to one another. There's a can't we just all get along message that presents as unity on the surface, right? To get along sounds like unity, while it actually works to uphold true discord, which is the separation and oppression of those in the margins. And so if we are to move out of despair and be actively working toward unity, I think it's absolutely imperative that we remember and recognize that we're very aware that justice work is inherently unifying work. Even when it upsets the apple cart, even when there's a raging backlash, even when some refuse to work together, even when there's a breaking of relationship, justice work is inherently unifying work. Or to say it another way, there is no unity without justice. That's what I long for us to remember today, to be grounded in today. There is no unity without justice. Injustice will always divide us. So long as injustice exists, we will be divided. The injustice is the divisive thing. Rid the country of injustice, see that the country will heal and come together. When we actively work toward justice, we often lose relationships. It's true. And I know so many of us have been there and are there now. The family members who won't talk to us, won't come to our weddings, will no longer consider us, will no longer invite us. The fighting and the breaking and the losing of these relationships. And there's so much grief. But I come to you today asking that you do not despair. Do not despair for your choice to march in the pride parade with your children, to hang the rainbow flag, to marry the love of your life. That choice to stand in the margins will always benefit the whole. It will always heal the divide on a level so deep we can't always see it, but its healing power will outlast us. Do not despair for your choice to march in the Black Lives Matter protests, to call out the racist uncle at the dinner table, to call out the racist ideas coursing through our own veins. That choice to stand in the margins will always benefit the whole. It will always heal the divide on a level so deep we can't always see it, but its healing power will outlast us. So do not despair for your choice to donate money to immigration lawyers and calling government officials and protesting the building of walls and the locking of cages. Do not despair in your building and protecting of sanctuaries. That choice to stand in the margins will always benefit the whole. It will always heal the divide on a level so deep we can't always see it, but its healing power will outlast us. My loves, The pursuit of justice will heal our country. The pursuit of justice will heal our souls. The pursuit of justice will unify us. The breaking of relationship that happens in direct response to justice work, it is temporal. It is liminal space, a threshold in the great story of humanity. A breaking that leads to opening, that leads to healing and wholeness. It is a necessary breaking that makes true unity possible. We are only united if we are whole, and we cannot be whole when part of us are on the edge. And so we run to the margins in pursuit of unity. We fight the oppression and the oppressor in pursuit of unity. We protest and we draw lines in the sand in pursuit of unity. We break and we burn and we build in pursuit of unity. When all truly have a seat at the table, then and only then will we be one. Until then, we will not despair. We will grieve the losses, but will know them for what they are, a move toward wholeness, toward unity. Let's keep moving. Amen.
Do you want to say anything while Matthew tunes up?
I wasn't going to, but you can if you'd like. Do you want me to say something? This is a song called Torch, and that's what you get when I wasn't prepared. This is one of those songs that started out being about one thing. In this particular instance, that one thing was a person, and it was Kate, and then it morphed into something else. It wound up being about the Statue of Liberty and the sort of the suffocation of motherhood in the American dream, and how that intent was always there in whatever those words were supposed to mean, and how it has just been almost obliterated in our interactions, in our policies, in our performative politics, in all of these spaces, this mother heart of intention. And it sort of became a hymn to the power of its return. And it really felt like the right thing to sing today.
She don't keep a record of the wrongs that we will carry. She is hell-bent and wary. She was always quick to cry. And hope is swoopy circles that she used to be afraid of. The shapes that she is made of, well, it happens, they can fly. And she don't believe in Jesus, not the way you think she should. But it's mercy that she's holding, and she's holding on for good. Ooh, oh. Well, she's aching at the edges, yeah, she's breaking at the seams. She has always been a dreamer, but her midnight's closing in. She's a vessel and a healer. Love can pick its poison. She is swallowing the noise, and she is staying till we win. And she don't believe in Jesus, not the way you think she should. But it's mercy that she's holding. No, she don't believe in Jesus, not the way you think she should. But it's mercy that she's holding, and she's holding on for good. So bring your tired and huddled masses, bring your yearning to breathe free. Bring your never was and has-beens. Bring your desperate liberty. She is mothering the exiles. She is coming home for more. She is holding back the light. She is lighting up the shore. And she don't believe in Jesus, not the way you think she should. But it's mercy that she's holding. No, she don't believe in Jesus, not the way you think she should. But it's mercy that she's holding. And she's holding on for good. Yeah, she's holding on for good.
Hi. What you got? What you got?
Thank you for that word.
Oh, you're welcome. We got donut and we got coffee.
Cold
share,
coffee.
Share what you
Even
got in the
better.
comments. What you communing with? At our church, we commune with a lot of things.
Yeah.
Whatever random things we have. So whatever random thing you have today, we're just going to have a physical throwing
Cool
donut.
donut toss.
We're just going to have a physical, tangible, in our bodies reminder that we all belong. We are all part of this thing. We are all loved, and wholeness is what we seek.
Thank you.
When it's donut, you want the big cake
I
size
do.
bite, don't
I'm
you?
grateful for that.
There's donuts if you stay.
Oh, you got the short end of the stick there.
I'll take the crumbs.
And now take what you have for the cup. For us, it's some cold coffee, not intentionally cold, just left out cold. And take it. And as you drink, remember.
I want my hot coffee.
Oh, Kate's going to get her own. She's going to serve herself communion. Thank you very much. Yeah, as you take, remember that all of us, we're all reliant upon food and drink and breath and sleep. And this calls us back to the shared humanity that will continue to be more whole and more unified the more we pursue justice, and only insofar as we do. Take and receive. And then we'll close up with one.
What did we cheers? Cheers, guys.
We choose communion now. It's what we do.
What we do?
Yeah, you made the right call.
Sorry about your cold coffee there.
So this is a closing song
Closing
here.
song. Dance it out.
And it's about
Wait, can you
freedom.
dance this one? Yes, dance it out. Freedom, we'll all be free.
Do you want foreground dancers?
Yeah, absolutely.
I like background dancers.
I'll tell you
but
what,
they're
donut is up
foreground.
there with that gluten-free bread with its like staying power.
Oh, but it's a
After
good one
you
though,
eat it,
right?
It's better.
It's a
more
tasty
pleasant, but
staying power.
It's there.
There's a world at war, caught in suffering, silent casualties. Oh, God grant us peace. In these sleepless nights, I can hardly breathe. Despite brutality, I know that we'll be free. I know that we'll be free. Let the light in, keep it shining. Let it break into the darkness. Oh, the love dares us to see. We'll all be free. Yeah. In these desperate times, love will hold us near. Love will join our hands, teach us to have no fear. As we lay our head down and watch their feet, as we see our neighbor, we'll all be free. Yes, we'll all be free. Let the light in, keep it shining. Let it break into the darkness. Oh, the love dares us to see. We'll all be free. So let the light in, let the light in, keep it shining. Let it break into the darkness. Oh, the love dares us to see. We'll all be free.
We'll be free, free. We'll all be free. We'll be free, free. We'll all be free. We will be free, free. We'll all be free. We'll be free, free. We'll all be free.
Oh, we'll be free, free. Yeah. We'll all be free. We'll be free, free. We'll all be free. So let the light in, let the light in, keep it shining. Let it break into the darkness. Oh, the love dares us to see. We'll all be free. So let the light in, let the light in, keep it shining. Let it break into the darkness. For the love dares us to see. We'll all be free. We'll all be free. We'll all be free.
Woo! Yeah, we will.
Let the light in.
Do we have any house notes today?
House notes.
I have a pre-house note house note.
Like an apartment note.
Like I can tell you a little bit, but I can't tell you the whole thing. So we
Trying to get up here is hard.
It is hard. You're doing great. We officially have gone through the whole interview process, been selected nominations for our board. So that's so exciting. I cannot wait to tell you who these humans are. I'm so excited. So we realized that maybe Virch Church isn't normally in-person church. We gather on a Sunday and we announce it, and then we all vote to affirm them. We have a whole thing where we introduce them. They talk about themselves, the whole thing. We're trying to figure out the best way to do that. Maybe Sunday morning Virch churches, but we might do like a special live just for that. We're trying to figure it out. So I'm really excited about this though. So yay, look for that. It's gonna be wonderful. That's my pre-house note. Do we have any more house notes?
I don't know.
I don't think we have any more house notes.
I called them apartment notes, like before you get to apartments. Thank you, Matthew got it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matthew.
I don't think that's fair to apartments. They're not a stage on the way to the house.
I'll send your notes.
This is our benediction. We say it at the end of every gathering. We've been saying it at Sojourn since the beginning, 6.5, almost 7 years ago now. And it is a call to go into this week with bravery because you are a beloved child of the divine and nothing can change that. And also to have some kindness because as it turns out, and as we talked about earlier, everyone else is also part of that family. So friends, be brave
Because you're a child of God.
and be kind.
So is everyone else. I did it right this time.
Good job.
Love you.
Love you.
Celebrate with you. It's a good day to come back home. Nothing to keep me out of the light. I'm not gonna cry. I got a heart in the right place, covered in the good graces of an endless love.